My name is Dea Antonsen. I'm a curator here at the museum, so I work with exhibition making. A good lighting situation or system is really hard to say or to describe, because we work with very different sort of exhibitions here. Some are very staged, as this one. It's also a contemporary exhibition with the contemporary artist that works with very theatrical and very like storytelling works and universes. And then we do other more classical exhibitions where we need a more classical gallery display, and also of course more classical lighting. So I guess a good lighting situation would be for us to have a very flexible system that could where we can change from exhibition to exhibition without it being too complicated and too expensive, and where we can use kind of the same basic system, but just having it change a lot from exhibition to exhibition.
I'm Lars Lundsgaard. I have been working as exhibition technician in this museum for 30 years, and I have been working with a lot of exhibitions and a lot of light. And I think the main focus always should be on flexibility when we are talking light. Not flexibility you can reach by using different apps and different Wi-Fi systems to adjust the lamp when you have put it up. No, simply a lamp that is simple built up, that can be dimmed, be zoomed, put in the rail, adjust it, and then you leave it, climb down the ladder, and then the light is like you want it on the pictures and on the surface.
Yeah, perfect lighting is not easy to answer with one answer, but perfect lighting is lighting that is aware of the concept of the exhibition and the presentation, meaning that sometimes lighting has to be visible as it's part of the staging and the fictional idea. Other times it has to be invisible. So perfect lighting is lighting really that underlines or supports the concept and is part of the whole idea of an art exhibition.
And if it's good picture, they will make shadows down the pictures.
Yeah.
So of course that's a problem.
Yeah.
But if that's a problem, I will mount a track here
Yeah.
and display a straight light. Of course it takes time and I need an electrician to do it. But I don't think the models will save me. Because they're still in the ceiling.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing, right? Okay, another thing is that all the tracks are going in this direction.
Yeah.
Yeah? So if I have a picture right here, and I want, let's say, even light, 3 lamps should do it, but it's off in some way. So maybe the corner, there's a track here, there's a track not in the center of the picture, and there's no track covering the rest of the picture. Of course that will help me if it's just could put it up. But you can always find some solution in mounting stuff on the lamps, so you have longer distance or
Yeah.
so that's how we do that.
My name is Per Morten Abrahamsen, and I'm a photographer, and I'm doing exhibitions and advertising and different kind of stuff. But yeah, perfect light for me is light that help to birth the idea of what you want to tell.
You can see that I have got a lot of light in the studio. I use this pretty simple system of, it's not called neon, it's called, hvad fanden hedder sådan nogle? In Danish, lysstofrør. A system that has become better throughout the years because I couldn't get these daylight, precise daylight lights when I was young. I had a similar system, but they were very blue. That was that means that when I saw it the next day, what I've been doing in the night before, all the colors changed. Today I can't see the difference at all. That means it's very close to daylight, what I've got in this system. And normally I change it every 5 years because they are getting a little weaker and start maybe moving a bit up and down when they get old. But it's a very primitive and in fact cheap system. And what you also can see is that they are spreading the light all around in a soft way in the whole room, which I like too, because you can see if I get close to the work, I don't make a shade. I have to put the finger right there, then you can hardly see the shade, which is very important for me because I have to sometimes be very close. I have to go out, and if it was an old system like this in very museums, lots of museums with lamps, then I come here and I only see my own shade. That means I have to walk back to have the lights catching. That's why I've got also the lamps very close to the wall. They are probably 30-40 centimeters from way up there, 5 meters up there, lighting up the room. And so close, so in fact the angle coming in from the light is going down in the floor in front of me. If it came from over there, if I take out that light, of course I can try that. Shall I try that? I'll take out this line, so it's just the light from behind. Like this. Of course I've got daylight too. But of course here I do a little shade. You can see my hands now. Yeah. So that illustrates, if I didn't have this daylight, it would be very clear that the light should be as close to the wall as possible.
Hello, my name is Marianne Ager. I'm a curator here at Brands Museum for Art and Visual Culture, and I am very focused on the concept of atmosphere when I produce exhibitions. And lightening of the rooms are very important when we talk about atmosphere. But actually, it all comes down to the fact that you can't, the kind of atmosphere I'm talking about, you can't really analyze it. It's like more of a feeling. You go into a room and you get this feeling that can be comfortable or uncomfortable, or you get curious, you get some kind of feeling in your body. And it's that kind of feeling when the body interacts with the room that I'm always on the lookout for.
That makes sense.
No, I was just saying that.
Basically, these are this idea is inspired by the what's called stencils that the kids use to spin a circle in a big circle and then draw some shapes. And if we could have such concentric circles, then in an attachment point for a bulb, then you can spin it to achieve different orientations or physical placements of this. This was one idea.
Yeah, you have a permanent magnet, right? And the question is how to switch the permanent magnet, because it's always have a magnetic force, right?
Yeah.
So you have south and north, and then you have a metal casing and a small gap, which is filled with rare earth material. It's a material which pushes away magnetic force.